And we're live, chaps. We are live on, and I've just realised something has gone wrong. There we go. Hello, guys. And hopefully this should caught with the game now, fingers crossed. But welcome, guys, to this one. It is time for the F1 2016 career mode, and apparently am I on iRacing? No, I can't be. Surely not. There we go, it's popped up now on my phone. And it should say streaming F1 2016 anyway. But hello guys, welcome to today's stream on both Twitch and YouTube. Hello to both platforms. We are here for round 8 of the championship, I think. And yesterday, you guys know what happened yesterday. I'm not going to go into it. Oh, I'm still annoyed about the AI. That's all I can say. The AI have just trolled me massively, and I'm not happy with it. On there. So we did the race with the subs last night on Twitch. It went down quite well. So I'm gonna probably be doing more race with the subs on Twitch and stuff here. So it's great to have you all here this evening. And what's gonna happen is this will be the ideal time when I'm gonna be streaming. So I'm gonna stream about 4 or 5 o'clock for qualifying, and then just have maybe an hour gap in between, and then stream afterwards as well, if that's alright with you. So basically it helps out people so they can watch it, you know, when they come back from school, because I've had a lot of people messaging me saying I can't make the streams because of your start times and stuff. So but we're here anyway for this one, and Baku, a track that we have historically done crap at over the years. In the 3 seasons prior to this, we've done terrible. So fingers crossed, lads. Fingers crossed. We get through this. So let's see. Alright, Mickey. Good to see you, mate. Don't know how you're capable of getting little practice. I just don't really. I just do maybe about 5 laps, just get a feel for the track, and then just go on with it, Mickey, if I'm completely honest with you, mate. And providing entertainment for you is my main goal right now, so that's really it. Just want to quickly say, guys, again, thank you so much for the 1,000 followers on Twitch. I do appreciate it a lot. Helps out that side, and I want to try and get some get partnered over on Twitch, so it helps you guys out, it helps me out a little bit, because I could do stuff on Twitch that I can't do on here. So if you haven't already, guys, please go over to my Twitch channel. The mods will probably leave it in the chat as well on the YouTube side of things, and make sure to hit the follow button on there. I'd really appreciate it a lot, guys, if you could go over to Twitch now and give it a follow, and you get a shout out as well. That's all I'm going to say. But we're going to kick things off then with this episode. We're going straight into this right now for qualifying. So let me know in the comments where you think where we will finish. And this is Baku, by the way, probably one of the toughest tracks on the calendar as well. If you watch this on YouTube, please make sure to slap a like on it and subscribe if you want more content, and share the stream out as well, guys. If you're on Twitch or on YouTube, please make sure to send it out. Oh, nice pepper, that's what I want to hear. Yes, apparently Twitch is quicker, so is ahead. So if you want to see any spoilers, like a minute beforehand, go over to Twitch if you want to see it on there. So we're going to kick things off right now, guys. So without further ado, let's get on with this. Let's get on with it. So without further ado, let's get on with this, guys. So here we go. It's race time. Hello everybody, and welcome to the F1 2016 live career mode being streamed right now on YouTube and also Twitch, where we're here for round 8 of the championship in season 4. We're here at Baku once again. You guys know what Baku is and me, our relationship is at the minute. It's a bit of a stalemate, if I'm honest. We've had so many poor races around here, and hopefully we can get out of that jinx moment and get a good performance here. We're here for qualifying for the European Grand Prix, or as it will be this season, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I did have a cheeky word with Emma beforehand. I can't remember what our objectives are. so we'll have to wait and see. We did beat our a target. Oh no, we didn't. We crashed out, didn't we? So I can't really do. We didn't get any upgrades, unfortunately, on there. But we're still the 4th slowest team, which is obviously a bit better than where we were at the start of the season, which is okay, I guess. We're getting a bit close to Toro Rosso, so a big upgrade here could come into hands here. We could maybe get a fuel upgrade by the end of this episode, but we'll wait and see. But in the last race, if you guys did not know, Rosberg won the race, I think, and Hamilton was the man who took us out, along with Kimi Räikkönen in a freeway collision course, which was just annoying, and I was really frustrated. Rosberg leads by 15 points from Hamilton, and Verstappen's 3rd, Ricciardo, and then Hulkenberg complete the top 5. And in the constructors, we're still 10th, even though we crashed out. Luckily, we survived, which is always important on there. So I've done this completely wrong because I've just realised that we've got practice. So I'm just going to skip through practice quickly. I've just completely forgot. That's just a fail. Fail, fail, fail. Chats, you know what to do.
Welcome to the Baku.
We're just going to skip through practice because I really cannot be bothered, if I'm honest with you guys. I just completely forgot. So we're just going to advance the quali.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves.
No, it wasn't
of the
Kimi's
top
fault, it was
3.
Hamilton's
Who
fault.
are Grosjean, Bottas, and
Well,
Sebastian
the French
Vettel.
beget the fastest man in
Thank you for joining
Q1.
us for free practice today.
GG. GG. Is it? Thank you for subscribing, by the way, on YouTube. Thank you very much. Nearly rip. Yep. I flopped it there, chaps. Okay, now it's the episode for YouTube. So I'm going to quickly just make a quick intro and then we'll kick it off anyway. So, my bad. Hello everybody and welcome to the F1 2016 live career mode being streamed right now on YouTube and Twitch. We're here for round 8 of season 4 and we're here at the European Grand Prix and it is absolutely interesting. And I've just noticed something. I don't know if you guys saw it in the Twitch stream especially. YouTube won't see this, but if you've been watching it live, hasn't the background changed a little bit? The paddock looks a bit different. Might be me. Anyway, we're here for qualifying then for the European Grand Prix, and last time out in Canada, it really didn't go well for us. We got taken out, unfortunately, by a certain driver known as Lewis Hamilton. Made it 3 wide against me, Räikkönen himself, and it caused a crash, and I was the only one to retire from it, which I was really frustrated about. It was another retirement for us, which isn't where we want, considering where we were in the grid. It's not what we want. But anyway, let's hear from our agent Emma for our expectations for quali.
Hi. Just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
So we're going to qualify 15th in this one and beat our rival Haryanto and obviously our teammate Marcus Ericsson as always in our challenge here. We didn't get any upgrades in the last episode unfortunately because of obviously not finishing the race of course. So we're going to have to take it on the chin and we may get an upgrade by the end of this episode guys in the race stream, which will happen later on this evening. So we may have a chance here of getting potentially, definitely fuel, but maybe engine power. But if not, we're probably going to hold back and wait till the next race, which is Austria, I believe it is, where we can get a massive upgrade and get close to Toro Rosso, our former team, as well in this career mode. Quickly, in the Constructors, we're still P10 on 6 points, which isn't really ideal. But in the Drivers' Championship, we're 18th, and at the top of the field quickly, Rosberg leads the way by 15 points from his teammate Lewis Hamilton, the certain someone who wiped us out in the last race, unfortunately. If you watch us on YouTube, please make sure to slap a like on this, and our target, as always, is 50 likes, and then we work our way up to 75, then 100. And also subscribe if you want more F1 content on the channel. To all people on Twitch, if you like what you see, make sure to slap a follow on it, and thank you for 1,000 followers on there, which absolutely so happy about. Anyway guys, we're going to head over to the track then for qualifying for the European Grand Prix, or as it will know this year, will be called the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. So without further ado, it's time for quali lads. Let's see how we get on. It's going to be interesting. Baku, as you may know guys, has been a bit of a bad track for us in career mode, so I'm not expecting much. So hopefully we will survive this one. But here's Crofty and Anthony Davidson once again.
The circuit has rubbed it in with practice, but this is still going to be a difficult session for our drivers as they fight for pole position. Welcome to qualifying here in Azerbaijan. It always looked like the kind of track that asks an awful lot of the rear tyres, such as the frequency of low-speed exits.
No matter how good a driver is at managing their throttle application to limit rear slip, they can't always overcome a car that's inherently bad at looking after its rear tyres. Here we have a lot of low-speed corner exits, which means a whole load of energy, heat and tyre wear.
Okay, we know it's going to be a struggle to get out of this session, but give it your best shot.
Thanks, Jeff, for that. Anyway, guys, we're here for the race here, but before we do anything, I think I didn't give any spoilers away for the weather, so we're going to find out right now what we've got in store. So it's a dry quali at the minute, which is perfect, but the race is bone dry, so it's another dry race, which in my opinion is a bit annoying because you guys know I like a bit of mixed conditions just to make these episodes more exciting. On there, we've gone with, I think, the balanced performance, so we're going to be sticking with what we know, and we're going to load up the set, which is basically the same as what we've ran previously. So I'm going to add a little bit of wing, just help us in that middle part of the lap, and obviously I don't like odd numbers, so we'll make everything even. But here's the setup, guys, anyway, that I'm going to be using for this episode. So if you want to use it, feel free. It's completely free to use, and, you know, why not, basically. On there, so we're just going to back out of that. We're going to qualify first on the soft tyre, just to get a bit of a feel for the track, and then we'll jump onto the super soft tyre during at the end of Q1 and see where we get up to on there. So our target, as always, I don't know where our expectation for quali is. I can't remember now. I think it's 14th in this one. So I'm just tweeting quickly on Twitter for me streaming on Twitch. So once I've done this, we'll head out to the track, and then we'll begin and see if we can get in to Q3 for the third race in a row, which would be absolutely insane right now. So people are saying 3-1 wings, not really ideal if I'm honest. 3 wings, you will be destroyed if I'm honest with you in the corners. So there's no point doing 3-1 wings. If that's more Monza territory, HZ, so I wouldn't really advise anyone to do that. Nearly 100 people watching this is quite cool, so over on the YouTubes. No idea how many people watching this over on. We've got 25 people. If we can get 30 people on Twitch, that'll be quite good. And we've already hit the wall already. Wow.
You've knocked the front wing. The damage only looks minor, but you'll
and I've not changed my wheel settings. So, just do an installation app, then I just need to quickly turn, well not turn the game off, but I've accidentally left my iRacing wheel settings on, so it's just a quick fix. Won't take me long to do, but you guys know Baku isn't one of my... Bloody hell, these wheel settings, ugh. I could just do them now actually, do that now, quickly. So, massive apologies, I don't know why. This is the problem with Thrustmaster's wheel. The only good thing about it is you don't need to, like, because on my old Fanatec wheel, as you guys know, you have different modes for your wheel. There we go, that's a bit better. Perfect. There we go. Bit of a jab, twist, and we're fine. But on the Fanatec wheels, you have like you have like 6 modes you're available to have. So like, I have one for iRacing, one for F1, one for Dirt Rally. On the Fanatec wheel, on the Thrustmaster wheels, you get a control panel thing, and you just got to manually change it. The force feedback is automatically done for you, and your wheel settings are done for you automatically, which is kind of cool. But you've got to change your wheel sensitivity though at times, and I keep forgetting to change because I run 360 degrees on the wheel for F1 on this wheel, and then on iRacing I run 900 degrees. So as you can tell, I do forget at times. So if you want to put in the chat, guys, noob, wheel noob, then that'll be lovely to see. But we'll see how we get on. We're going to do a banker lap on these soft tyres and see how we get on there. So a bit of a flop there for me, I'm not going to lie to you chaps. We're not going to run DRS. We are now. Just want to see what our top speed is. But Baku, as you guys may or not know, is the AI's favourite place for pace. because they are so OP around here in qualifying. It's ridiculous. So it's going to be difficult to get into the Q3, but if we can get into Q2, I'll take it on the chin. As Rosberg is the fastest man at the minute, a 44 flat for the German driver, as we've got Hamilton ahead of us here. And he's on the soft tyre as well, is Rosberg. See what our sector time is. So you see we're 8/10 down in the first sector. Obviously we have got a bit of damage on the front, on the left end plate, on the front wing end plate. I hate the castle corner, so difficult to get right. And if you make one twitch of the wheel too much or too little, you're in the wall, and that's your race over with. So a lot to think about. There we go, doing pretty well so far, I have to say. Matching Rosberg in the middle sector, so our car feels pretty good actually with these upgrades. So maybe if we get the engine power that we're losing in the first sector, then we could be definite pole contenders, but quali contenders at the front. But if I'm honest though, it's going to be quite tricky, but we'll see how we get on here. As we come across the line, it's going to be a 1:45.3. So we lost about, what, half a second? I haven't hit the wall there. Half a second in the middles in the last sector, so definitely some work to do with the setup, I think, but the engine power is the main issue for us. So apart from that though, 11th place is not too bad. Need to remember though to not do what I did last time I was here. We went a bit late into some of the corners and took the escape road quite a bit, as you guys will remember if you're on the YouTube side of things, but obviously Twitch will not know because I've not streamed on Twitch of the career modes, so it's interesting.
Marcus is currently in P9.
Ooh, nearly hit the wall there. A little bit wide there as well. We're going to be making our way back to the pit box, and then we'll be jumping onto the super soft tyres potentially if we are not in if we're in 15th or less, then I will go out again onto a set of super softs and just get us in. So Ericsson's actually ahead of us, so that's quite encouraging actually for the team, that we're actually quick around Baku in certain areas on the track. But as Hamilton now is the fastest man, breaks into the 1:43s. We're going to make our way to the pit box and get off these soft tyres and go into some super softs maybe. You alright, Eric? On both the Twitch and the YouTube. Yes, I do need to fix the front wing, so I'm doing that now. As Ericsson's actually in the pits as well, which is kind of funny. So we are now on our merry ways, and we're just waiting now, very patiently. Don't know what's going on here. Still waiting. There we go. We've got the engine off, and we're fine actually. So far so good. I've got to say the pace looks okay, even with a bit of a broken end plate. We did pretty well on pace, so I'm happy with that. But remember, guys, to make sure to share the stream out if you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch. With the link, and I would really appreciate that a lot. And remember guys, the race will be later on this evening. I did put it up for 6 o'clock, but I am going to change the time because I'm a bit busy, so it will be on at 8 o'clock again in the evening. I think I'm going to probably stream it because I asked you guys on a poll when you want me to stream these career modes, and I feel it's best for me to do it at like 8 o'clock because I think that's the peak time really. Because I don't want to conflict with Arab's videos at 7. Cal, I know, uploads are like this time. Tom uploads at this time. I just don't want to clash with people, so you guys can watch, like, you can watch Cal for an hour, then watch Ara for an hour, then me for the last hour at 8 o'clock on there. And it kind of works for everyone really in terms of location wise. So I do appreciate everyone that voted in the poll that I posted on Twitter, and I really do appreciate it, guys, so much. So thank you very much. Anyway, guys, let's look at the standings, as I think we won't go out for a little bit. We've got 8 minutes still in the session to go. We're in P13. Ericsson's only ahead of us by... Oh, it's actually quite close, actually, up front. Haryanto is in P3, lads. Rio Haryanto is P3. Just behind the two Mercedes. All I've got to say to that, how is Haryanto this quick? It baffles me so much. I think we may have to go out again. Yep, we're going out, lads. We will head out onto the track very shortly, but let's see where we're going to be. Position-wise, we're now in the drop zone, so we do have to go out. So we will do that right now. I've got to press the right button here. There we go, got the right button, lads. Yes, I know, Nick, I forgot about you. Show Nick some love. But lads, where do you think our certain Rio Haryanto is going to be, lads? And by the way, guys, if you watch me on Twitch or in the YouTubes, please let me know of who's subscribed or followed by leaving a hashtag welcome and the person's name, so I can give them a shout out on the stream. Pascal Verline is on pole, is the fastest man in the session. What is going on with Manor? Manor, obviously not in the sport anymore in real life, are somehow the fastest in this session, and then they get beat by Hulkenberg. But yeah, what is going on here? The Force Indias are coming out of nowhere. Manor have definitely come out of nowhere, but the scenes, if it pops up now saying Haryanto's on pole position, is going to be ridiculous. Just going to back off a little bit, just cool the tyres down a tad, and we've got a car coming, so we're just going to let this guy through behind. And it's Bottas who nearly goes into the back of the side of my car there, but we've got 4 minutes to go, so this will be my only flying lap of the session. And we're 21st, so we're not last, but we're on the verge of being knocked out here, lads, but I don't think so. We will have enough fuel to do a second lap if needed, if we make a mistake. So we're going to find out right about now if we are going through, lads, to Q2, or we're staying where we are in 21st place or higher up in the field. But anyway, here we go. First lap. Let's see how we get on with this. We have to deploy the DRS straight away this time. Let's have a look at our top speed. It's still 224. Taking it nice and easy through one. Look at that, we're already up by 4 tenths of a second now. This is where we lost 8 tenths in the first sector, and I pressed the wrong button for DRS. So we're actually gaining on the pace of the Mercedes cars, and I think I broke way too early for that corner. A little bit. I lost 2 tenths there braking early, but it's better to play safe than sorry, I guess. Obviously the cars will be running in lower engine modes. They're not picking up their pace up just yet and not showing their true pace, as I've just made a mistake at that corner. And we're only 200ths down on Hulkenberg in the first sector, so it's not bad, I guess. We take this very aggressively, the castle section. Back end slides out a little bit. So we're up by 1.5 seconds, so I've got a suspicion people are holding back a little bit on their true performance. So we'll see. As we're only up by 1/10 of a second now on Hulkenberg, so it's pretty close between me and the Force Indias. And in the performance, you know that Force India are like the 3rd fastest team, I think. 4th fastest team. Lost a little bit of time here. Did play it safe through the fast flowing corners there of the last sector. But anyway, we're going to come across the line right now. We're going to be safe, but is it going to put us fastest of all? We do indeed. with a 1:43.4. So that's pretty close actually to Hulkenberg's time. So obviously Rosberg and co on the soft tyre, but I think we are safe, lads, and through to Q2. So we're just going to pull off, retire from the session, and get straight in. So I think we're safe, lads. And we're about to find out right now. We're 4th. We actually dropped down the pecking field, so that's quite interesting. Who pipped us, I wonder? I bet I'll say Harrianto. I'm going to call it now. No, it's Pascal Wehrlein. Came in with a 43.1. Very surprising names up at the top here. Pascal Wehrlein, Gutierrez, Hulkenberg, myself, and then the first big name, Max Verstappen in P5, Massa P6, Button 7th, Rosberg on the softs in 8th, Perez 9th, and Bottas completes the top 10. Who's out then? Vettel's out, right? Bloody hell, both Ferraris are out. Wow. My teammate's out, unfortunately. Alonso, Vettel, Sainz, Ricciardo, and Palmer all out. Wow. Wow, okay. That's a surprise, I have to say, especially the Ferraris. But most importantly, though, we are through, guys, to Q2. That's where we need to be. And it could be quite interesting going into Q2 here, what people go on tyre-wise. I'm tempted to start on the softs, but I'm not going to do that now. So we're going to go out on a set of used super softs, and then yeah, we'll go on a used set first, and then is it going to let me go on them, or there we go. We'll go on a used set of super softs, and then we'll go on to the fresh set right at the end. But Ferrari, lads. What can I say about Ferrari? I'm quite surprised, really. Ferrari have got some work to do, I feel, with their car. Anyway, let's head back out onto the track then, in Q2, and see how we get on there. But Ferrari have done some poor decision strategy calls. But let me know in the comments, guys, who you think will get pole. Who do you think could get it? Do you think it could be the Mercedes? Do you think it could be Force India? Or even one of the Manners, or even...
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired.
I've done it again, lads. I've done it again. We've hit the wall again. This is what happens with simulation damage, and you just tip the wall. That happens. So we've lost a bit of end plate again, but you saw we didn't really lose too much performance level loss. So I'm going to carry on anyway. It's only a little bit of damage, but it's not too bad, really. See, I'm still getting the corners fine, so I just see the Twitch chat, because the Twitch chat see the incident before the people on YouTube, which is a bit of a shame, but that's why Twitch is better for broadcast, for viewing, and then just use the chat, YouTube chat or something. Bit of a tanky there. Tyres is going to be interesting, I have to say, around this track. Just looking at the tyre wear on the rears, 11% already, so definitely something we will have to look into for the race, for strategy, and what tyres we go on. But let's see how we get on then with our first lap. Obviously this is going to be a banker lap because we're using used sets of super softs. Hopefully we won't set a quicker time, but you never know. A very nice turn one there. We've got some traffic ahead of us, which is Kvyat, who nearly just blew us up there. I don't know what he was doing, Kvyat, but we're fine. Running out of front wings. Yeah, our budget at the minute is going on to front wings. The lack of front wings we've got. Being a bit aggressive on the gear changes, obviously it unsettles the back of the car. But I've got to say, I'm not quite happy with the pace. As long as we get into the 47s on these, I'll take it. Yeah, 47. Was expecting that on used super softs, so I'll take that. Just got to take the castle section a bit easier with the bit of end plate damage. But so far, not too bad. Lap isn't going to be the best of laps, but up there fighting for... We will have to go out again, of course, on use fresh set. Verstappen goes fastest. And we've actually gone only half a second down, so that's not too bad actually, I have to say. Not too shabby. We'll have to lift a little bit because of the damaged end plate. It's got to affect downforce through that corner, but coming down the straight then. Deploying the DRS, what's our lap going to be then? It's going to be a 144.9. That's a bit of a disappointment really. 1.5 seconds. Pascal Wehrlein is the fastest man on the track. What is going on with this game? With this, it's like Ben in the manor. This is reminding me of Ben, this does a little bit. But trying to be a bit aggressive that time. But we're going to head back to the box, get our fresh set of boots on. I'm not going to go out till the last moment of qualifying as well. We're going to do one lap and one flying lap only to get into the session. Ricciardo's out there on the soft tyre in P7, so he's trying to do a cheeky one-stop in the race. I'm just going to go for a two-stop if it is indeed going to be... Oh my god, we need to hit the wall. Holy mother of god, we're taking it easy now, we're taking it easy. Bring the car home, Ryan, bring it back in a clean state than you've already got right now. Put into lean as well. So less engine power on the rear tyres so we don't light up the rears and spin. We're doing that. But bloody hell, Pascal Wehrlein, fastest of all in the manor. And the manor's like the fifth or sixth fastest team. We could be in for a shock, lads, for the second race in a row.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
This is really interesting. Manor have got a good straight line car. I will say that. We're coming to the box then. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Don't know Maldonado from Mercedes. Matt's just busy, which you can kind of understand and respect that. That Max is busy. I said Max. Matt is a busy boy now, so. What can you say? 2 weeks till the car launches. I am excited as well. Maldonado for Mercedes. No, he's not dead. I can definitely say Matt is not dead. So please don't worry. He's not dead. So we're just outside the top 10 unfortunately, so we will have to go back out again. But I'm just surprised really. Oh, we've got a bit of change of wing, obviously, because of our damage, which I'm not really bothered about.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Cheers, Jeff. I know that. Don't tell me they're putting your eyes on. Probably one of the most iconic scenes in Matt's YouTube channel, that. I've got to say, it's probably one of the funniest moments, if I'm honest. That's right, Maldonado, no problem. Right, we're going to skip a little bit. We're going to do one flying lap again. We're going to try and get on track when it's clear. We'll go out now, actually.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
While the track, there's not many people out on track at the minute. There's like 8 people on, so Jeff's a bit annoyed. Where to download the game? No idea. It's on Steam. Right, we're going to take it easy now. Rosberg now fastest.
Okay, we're currently in the drop zone. We need you to move up into the top 10, or we won't progress to the shootout.
Just going to get these tyres warmed up. We're going to do one flying lap only, lads, so hopefully this is going to be enough to get us through to Q3 for the 3rd race in a row. So we'll wait and see. So we're just going to let the Mercedes through of Rosberg, I think it is, who's behind me. And it is Rosberg. So we're going to get ready to go then. Remember guys, I did put a stream up for 6 o'clock. If you watch this on YouTube, it isn't the case. It will be up at 8 o'clock, the race. I'll be streaming the race at 8 o'clock. Just a heads up to anyone watching this right now. So do not go over there right now after this stream, because I would like to have a few hours off and then get back onto it. Just gives you a bit of like a period of, you know, chill time. Watch YouTubers and all that. I've got my mouse is just spinning around in a circle right now. I don't know why, but let's get the engine mode up. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Press the wrong button, but here we go. So we're currently P15, not where we want to be, but for our objective, we are hitting it, so that's alright, I guess. But we want to get into that top 10. So let's see how we get on. Just had to short shift it slightly to second there to make the corner. Just a little bit of oversteer. But we're up still by about a 1/10 and a half at the minute. So we still have a chance here of getting through. Oh, just that little lock up there, but we just made the corner. Just about. So far, not looking good, guys. Do that in second. Get a better exit. There we go. Got some time back there. Oh, just scrape the wall there. 8 attempts though. Oh, now we've lost time here. Oh, can I get round again? Do a lap. I'm not sure if we can or not. We have to play this tactically here. Try and get round the lap without lowering the fuel, because we could maybe get around to do another lap, I think. We won't have time in the pits, but we'll see how we get on. Let's go. Focus face. Nope, that's it. Game over. That's our session done.
You've knocked the front wing. The damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse.
Just distracted, and that's us done. We're P15, lads. Not where I want it to be, but it is what it is. Absolutely annoyed with that. But one little mistake, the lock-up, and that's us done. So that's quali done then. We're going to be P15 at this rate. We could be dropping down the order. Could be 17th. So we will be doing a different bit of strategy, I think. We'll do the one stop for the race. So if you've got any suggestions, guys, of what tyre to start off with, then please let me know in the chat. Now, I'll take all strategies into consideration. We could start on the mediums and then go on to the super softs. We could be starting on the softs and go on to the medium tyre. Do that one stop. I don't know what strategy is best for this track at Baku. I think a one stop is possible on the super softs and the soft tyre, but we are done, lads. We are out, and I'm not happy. I told you Baku and me don't go well on this game, but it'll be interesting to see who's going to get poled in this, and we've run out of fuel as well. There we go. We'll make our way back to the pits. Bit disappointing, really, but we had to take some aggression. But that's us out, lads. So we're out of the race. Well, not out of the race, we're out of qualifying, so we're going to be starting, I think, either 15th or 16th or 17th on the grid. So a lot of work to do in the race. The safety car could play a massive advantage as well to us, remember that. And there you go, there's confirmation. We're 15th, so that's not too bad. Not as low as well, I thought it was going to be like 17th in this, but it's going to be interesting who's going to be on pole. We're going to have to wait and find out, but Pascal Wehrlein and Hulkenberg look interesting, and they set identical times as well, which is quite funny. Spherical tyres. Ricciardo's out as well, which is quite a surprise. Bottas as well. Haryanto's out, but he finished ahead of us. That's annoying. So obviously you can see the restart button, but you know us lads, we just forget it. We're going to go straight on this, so we'll wrap things up then, and then I am off for the time being. But I'll be back in a few hours for the race, so you got that to look forward to, lads, as we can try and go through the field and try and get some points on the board for the team. Or maybe a top 5, maybe? On there. So, anyway. Oh, come on, don't beat me, Haryanto. Yes, we beat Haryanto. We beat Haryanto in the rivalry, that's what we want. There we go, back in that cheeky purple, and that will be it done and dusted. It's a bit overcast, though. Maybe some rain in the air. I'm going to wrap it up there, any lads. So, YouTube side of things first. Make sure to like the video, and I'll let you guys know on Twitter. I'm going to change the time, so please make sure to keep an eye on your Twitter feeds and your sub boxes when I'm going to be streaming that. So make sure to slap a like on this and subscribe. But until later on, guys, for the race, have a good day. If you can't make it, if you are, I'll see you later on. So take care.